So this is a really great booty toning workout. Hi, everybody. So we're just starting off in a high plank and we're doing kickbacks here just to warm up our glutes. And then we're going to switch over into a reverse plank, or what people call an extended crab with a kick. This is really good for your hamstrings and really good for your glutes. It puts a lot of tension on your hamstrings here because basically all of your body weight is going on your heel, which therefore puts tension on your hamstring and glute. This is a little bit lower if you need to start here modified, but if you raise up, it's definitely more advanced. Definitely a really hard workout here. I did a full circuit of these. Each movement I'm showing you, I did about a minute to 2 minutes, and I did this for a good 2 hours. So here we're doing twists. This is just working on our obliques, and it's also just putting, again, more tension on the glutes and the hamstrings. Here I'm raising up, pushing through my heel. My leg is high elevated and I'm pushing it through, kicking it back, putting all the tension on my glute there, and I'm swiveling it out to the side. This is a really great movement for, again, your lower abs and also for the toning of your glutes and your hamstrings. Really great for your tie-in. You're putting all your tension as you raise up, and by holding your leg up, pushing it up and then out, again, more tension, more toning. As I said, this is a toning workout. So again, I did a lot of these because when you're not using weight and you're only using body weight and you're toning, you really need to do lots of reps and sets or lots of circuits. This is just a hip thrust on my toes, different variation here. I'm just showing you different variations that work different parts of the glute and or hamstring and or glute tie-in. So you can come up, heels up at the same time, or you can come up, push your heels up, and then come down slowly. Again, all these movements are very isolated, very slow, because I want to tone my glutes. I want to feel that burn there. This is really great for the outer thigh, the piriformis area. I'm keeping my leg up, in line with my head, in line with my back, in line with my spine. And I'm pushing it over and then back right up because I want to tone and really burn out that muscle there. And then a small kickback. Again, these are all just different variations for you to kind of look at and see kind of what works for you and for you to do on your own and take on your own. I was raised up and now I'm lower on my elbows here. Same movement. Lower on your elbows is a little bit more tension and a little bit more advanced. So if you want to start on your hands, you can. If not, you can go straight to your elbows. And that same kickback here next, but I'm leaning forward. This puts a lot more tension on that tie-in area and a lot more tension on your glutes. And again, working those abs as well. So while you're doing all these movements, you just want to keep your body very tight, your abs very tight, and you want to keep a lot of tension on those glutes, that tie-in area and hamstring. Here I'm just doing toe taps over my other leg. This is really good for the inner thigh, squeezing, and it's really good for the outer thigh. And also really good for that tie-in area. You can bring it up higher if you want, or keep it just kind of lower. Here I am on my hands, same movement. Find what works for you. So now I'm just planking and I'm rocking back and forth while keeping one leg extended up in the air. I'm keeping all the tension on the leg extended in the air. Meanwhile, I'm also working the other leg by doing a forward movement and a backward movement, giving it the motion and the tension there. So this is really good for that hamstring area, the glute tie-in area, and also the inner thigh. It's definitely a burner, so if you're doing it correctly, you should be sweating a lot. Now I'm just going to go into a squat with a lateral movement to the side and then up. This is a really wide squat, so it's a more of a sumo squat. So it's really working my piriformis area, my inner thigh area. And when I do my laterals, I'm not lifting up my heels, so I'm keeping my heels down on the floor in order to get more tension on my outside thigh and also more tension on my inside of my thighs. So I'm just swooping up and squeezing, and then pushing, and squeezing. So really great movement here. Next, I'm going into my prisoner squat with no weight. So I'm just sitting back on my glutes and I'm squeezing as I come up. So if you do this at the end, your glutes should be pretty much on fire. So then this one is just kind of a rocking motion. Now my other leg is crossed over my back one, so I'm squeezing my inner thighs here while I'm leaning over. I'm not leaning my whole body over, I'm just leaning my hips over. So it's forcing my piriformis area, my outside of my thigh, to squeeze and tone, okay? So do these movements very slowly. Isolate yourself, do a lot of them, and I hope this works out for you guys as far as toning is concerned. My outfit is Peach by Nelly. Website is below. Bye.